Show yourself! I'm not giving up yet! I'll leave you in peace!
I'm not scared of you! I'll have your head on a pike! We'll make short work! I'm not scared of you! You'll regret this! You'll regret this! Ha! That's all you got! This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. Take you down with me! I'll have your head on a pike!
So much for a secluded cave keeping visitors away. Seems like there's no one on this island to hide in peace. Ah well, since you're here, I have an important question. Do you have any food? I promise to answer all of your questions, no matter how annoying or asinine they might be. But first, do you have any food? Oh dear. Yes, food. That stuff you put in your mouth to make sure your body doesn't wither and die, you know? Fish, meat, vegetables, bread. Oh, some bread would be especially nice. But I'll take anything, really. So, you got any? So, you... Thanks. I'll be forever indebted to you. But don't expect much. The only payment I can offer you is seashells. Or, you know, access to an infinite well of ancient druidic wisdom. I'd rather you choose wisdom. I threw out my collection of seashells a few days ago after I stepped on them with my bare feet. Much better. Time for a nap. Oh. My name is Drest, and I am the local hermit. I don't understand your skepticism. I live alone, in a cave, collect seashells, and occasionally talk to crabs. What else could I be? But didn't you know? There are no more druids. The mob rounded them all up, stuffed them into a giant wicker man, and lit a fire. Their screams could barely be heard over the roaring flames, but the stench of the burning flesh easily overwhelmed the smell of blazing wicker. Its glow painted the sky in reds and yellows for the entire night. Some years ago? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Can we change the subject? I'm sure there are more interesting things we could be talking about. Well, I live here, obviously. Why not? It's a perfectly good cave, albeit a bit drafty and damp. Well, it could be better, to be honest, but we can't all live in mansions, can we? The same way you did, I presume. I'm giving you truthful answers. That's all you should ever hope for. Oh, you know what would be nice? A bath. I do miss baths. I suppose when someone says they miss the taste of roast pork, you tell them to go lick a pig. Anyway, show me the scroll. Yes, yes, I see. Uh-huh. Well, you should definitely follow the ritual. Just make sure you do everything exactly as it is written. I'm sorry, I can't tell you anymore, but it is essential that you discover it for yourself. Revealing the details would spoil the effect. The pursuit of knowledge often requires taking great risks. Now, off you hop. The ritual awaits.
You've never been to the merchant capital? Well, you didn't miss much. Yes, it's rich and extravagant, but only if you're rich and extravagant, too. Other than that, it's a place like any other. The same pain and misery hiding behind gilded walls. It's not as exciting as people think. Or, well, maybe it is, if you like living with a bunch of backstabbing crooks. Yeah. Now I remember what I was thinking when I left that place. Not really. It's more of a requirement if you ever want to be successful in Timberwall. My family is full of them. I have no home in Timberwall. Well, we have an estate, but it hasn't felt like home for a long time. I feel like every time I go back, I recognize it less and less. The people are getting greedier and more desperate by the day. Business is slow, I'm not gonna lie. With the weirdness creeping in from the north and bandits everywhere, trade's just not as profitable as it used to be. But I don't know. Oh, love, plenty. And almost none. It was a small settlement, just a few houses, or so we thought. Until we a man who tried to chop off his legs after they started sprouting antlers. Another one who gouged his eyes out, so he wouldn't have to look at his child melting into the... A woman in the farthest corner of the settlement managed to stab herself in the heart before it got to her. I almost dropped it all and ran back to Timberwall that day. I'm...
Stay focused. You're only making me angrier! We ain't safe here. I won't go down easily. I will bleed you. Beg for mercy. I'm not scared of you! Beg for mercy! goes then. I'll make you pay for that. Your gold belongs to us.
Please, state your business. Incredible! You're a born killer, aren't you? Instead of just taking out... there's an ogre. A really nasty son of a bitch. Holed up in a nearby brook. I've heard that one swing of his hammer can turn a bear into a bloodbath. As you can imagine, the keepers aren't too keen on dealing with him, even though the ogre roams just off the main road to the north. When Galahad arrives, he certainly won't be pleased. If by some miracle you manage to kill it, you'll earn Camelot's gratitude and a hefty reward. Bring me the ogre's shiny eye as proof of the kill. The brook is right off the King's Road. Here, I'll mark it on your map. Did they resist? Go chop off. Go.
I suppose it has. A pity it has become a hunting ground for bandits. But do not worry, my friend. Let us walk this path and make me whole again. I will restore...
You? Ah, shit. Another mouth to feed. Teargas must have been off his rocker if he thinks I can feed everyone with the little he gives me. I'm serious. If we don't open the keep soon, we'll have to start eating rats. Not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's chicken. It's a good thing you didn't start with calm down, or I'd have shoved my cleaver up your arse. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Because our gracious sovereigns recently decided to let in a bunch of refugees from the villages. They say they're running from the weirdness, but who knows, really? So now I had even more hungry mouths to feed, and since the captain ordered the letdown of our keep, the supplies are dwindling a lot faster than I'd like. Of course, I can make you 1,000 different dishes based on fish and grouts. But come on, even the keepers need some variety in their lives. Well, an adventurer are you? Ah, I'm good for now. But if you find something interesting, you can drop it off here. And, as a sign of goodwill, I'll allow you free reign of my kitchen. If you need to cook something, go ahead. Oh, this is new. Maybe we'll get along after all. The dimwits here never want to learn, only eat. Oh, you're trying to piss me off, aren't you? What do you think they serve on the coast? The same damn thing as here. Bloody fish! In the fishing village. That's where the guards retire to sit. Hell no. I'd rather stay useful here and drop dead at my stove than waste space over there. If someone's still fit to work but chooses to laze around all day instead, they should be kicked out, not rewarded with freebie. Ah, Owen. Yes, he's my best friend. We don't even need words. Heck no. You should have seen Owen 20 years ago. He was sharp as a pin and could get anything done. If you wanted something, you went to Owen, and he always found a way to help you. Politics. What else? Owen survived 3 captains. One was terribly lazy. He just sat there like moss on a log and did jack shit. That frustrated Owen. Then there was another one. He was afraid of everything. So all he did was kiss Camelot's ass. And that blocked Owen's ideas to do something meaningful with his fish shack. And when it was finally Brandon's turn, Owen was already fed up with all this. It's funny, isn't it? First captain who doesn't mind introducing new ideas, and our local revolutionary has given up already. So now he just putters around in his little garden trying to find some peace in the twilight of his life.
stay out of trouble. And? Maybe you're not hopeless after all. Look, I'll give you some seeds and a free plot to grow whatever you want. In exchange, you'll let me have some peace and quiet here. Deal? Just stay put. Everything will be just fine.
I hope Kate isn't making Morris do anything horrible. Do you need help settling in, dear? This isn't the best day to start a new life in this place, but we don't always get to choose, do we? What a nasty business with that boy. I'm almost glad my Morris isn't here for this. He's such a bleeding heart. A dream? Oh, yes. There was one, but I don't quite remember what it was about. I'm sorry, dear. At first, it wasn't so bad. Don't get me wrong, we have food, we have a roof over our heads, and we're great. None of us wants to be a freeloader, as they call us. I might not be all hale and hearty, but I've still got two. I'm sorry, dear. You see, I was born in Little Grove and thought I would live out the rest of my life there. We never wanted to see the world. Little Grove was raided by bandits. Their leader, Bald Kate they called her, somehow got hold of a branding iron used to mark outlaws. After pillaging that way, Kate made sure nobody would ever help them, and that they'd have no... My Morris used to be a skilled tanner. Yes, I asked him to. He wanted to run with me. Now, I don't have many kind words for Kate, but she doesn't like her efforts to go to waste. I hated leaving him there, and I hate to think... Of course I did, right after I got here. But I've heard rumours that the gate is always shut, and... Look at me, love. I'm just an old woman. She has no need for useless mouths to feed, and Morris, I'm starting to fear we'll have to wait. From what I've heard, they decided to stay in Little Grove for a while. Not like they have to worry about the authorities. The only ones we saw were the Camelot. Other than that... Oh, Mother bless you, my dear. Oh, I'm not sure, love. I don't move around too much. I just heard about that fight with the road keeper, and him and Patrice make such a lovely young couple. Take care.
Each day feels heavier. They said it would get easier. Just passing through.
You've come to put me in. Sorry. Just a bit of grim humor. Such a mess, isn't it? Cold as all. Anyway. Aye, there was a dream. Strangest bloody thing out of all the strange shite I've seen. When we woke up, we realised that every one of us had a weird night. I was out in the wild. I had this feeling like something was chasing me. But it was Col who really had it rough. Poor sod was moping around afterwards like he'd been hit by a sack of bricks. Yes and no. And back then, an awful lot of... But this time, I don't know. It felt different. No, he didn't talk to me or anyone else in the group. Guess he didn't want us to worry. Especially his lass. Right. I admitted to them that I'd fallen asleep. Maybe it's stupid. But don't ask me why. Feels mad just... Well, I'm Ellis. Gold... When I hold tools and make beautiful things. So, here I am. Sitting on my ass in some village listening to waves and the scream. I was working as a goldsmith in a group of... let's call them business people. Their chief was a smart guy. The moment he heard I was a goldsmith, he knew. Do you want to hear what I did? We went to Timberwall. The gang wanted to rob some merchant's house. Then, one night they broke in. Came back with a whole load of trinkets. They gave me a couple of days. After I was finished, I dressed myself all nice. Went to that merchant's house and went, you know what he said? Of course I would. That nonce bought the entire lot, even though I inflated them. And when I came back, the others couldn't believe their eyes. I thought...
Just passing through.
Something happened. Frang doesn't know dream. Frang calls them visions. And yes, alone, surrounded by wolves. They weren't. Then, I caught the scent of blood and followed it. But I didn't know. I'm not from anywhere. Frang is attached to nowhere. I found a home with Dugald. I owe him a... A place without a leader. There are no tales about a place that survived without... And it's not about kings, noble shites. What's needed is a strong soul with a strong name. And their names mean as much as Frang's. Now they're a bit like... Beatrice is strong, despite what happened with Cole. Ellis? He's funny. I like him. Don't bother. Frang never met the... But the unnamed boy did. Once, a few of them, many years ago, we fought. The keepers approached the camp of the boy's people. But that past does not belong to I'm Frang.
Still here, still breathing. said it would get easier.
I've already told you I'm not going anywhere. If you want...
Oh. You could have chosen a better... Well...
My boy Frang and I came here with the others. But Frang is a good lad.
Found the poor sod at the mill, sleeping in the hay. He was...
He's young, but he already has a couple of tattoos.
At first, people in our village gave him...
He was a good, hard-working kid. Ah, Frang is a quiet boy, and he doesn't talk much. Yeah. Roscree. My daughter married a good,
Still helped around, but wanted to let the young folks learn how to work.
Of course, something happened. Life here can't just be bearable. Oh no. My dear Trina and her bairn. They got caught by a weird beast. I started to hit the bot. I left Roscree. And so did Frang. He says he has some... I'm sorry. To be honest, I'm a bit confused about what's going on. And this nasty thing with... Let me tell you something. When I...
What? The people are making a fuss. A dream is just...